A really successful front office shift, it doesn't just happen by chance. It doesn't start the moment you smile at your first guest or pick up that first ringing phone. Nope. A truly great shift, one of those smooth, professional ones, it actually begins long before any of that. It all starts with preparation, and that's exactly what we're going to dive into.
I mean, we've all been there, right? You've seen the two extremes. On one side, you've got total chaos, missed wake-up calls, confused colleagues, and guests who are just getting more and more frustrated. But on the other side, you've got a shift that runs like a perfectly oiled machine, where every little challenge is handled with this calm, cool, collected response. So what's the secret sauce? It is 100% all about preparation.
And here's the thing that might surprise you. This game-changing preparation doesn't take hours, not at all. In fact, it all happens in those first 15 minutes before your shift even officially starts. It's this tiny little window of time that's so incredibly powerful. It's where you lay the entire groundwork for a fantastic day. So in this explainer, we're going to walk through the 6 essential steps that are basically the blueprint for a perfect pre-shift routine. We'll start with the foundation, then professional presence, the shift handover, scanning the day's landscape, getting your workstation ready, and finally, being ready for service.
All right, first things first. Before we get into all the how-tos, we've got to talk about the why. I mean, why is this so important? Because this isn't just about ticking boxes on a checklist. This is the absolute bedrock of giving amazing service, and honestly, having a much less stressful day yourself.
Just think about it for a second. When you're prepared, everything just flows better. You're not constantly running around putting out fires, right? It means you're accurate with your billing and guest info. And that directly boosts guest satisfaction because they feel like you've got things under control. It keeps the hotel's standards high, and maybe the best part for you, it seriously reduces your own stress levels.
Okay, let's get into our first big action step, your professional presence. You got to remember, amazing service starts the second a guest lays eyes on you. So looking the part and feeling the part, it's completely not negotiable.
So this all starts with something simple. Just get there 5 or 10 minutes early. It gives you that breathing room to clock in without that frantic rush. Then do a quick uniform check. Is it clean, pressed, got all your buttons? Next, make sure your personal grooming is on point and meets hotel standards. And then, right before you step out, take one final look in the mirror. It's that last little check to make sure you're projecting confidence and professionalism.
So you look the part. Now it's time to get your head in the game. And that brings us to the shift handover. This is where you download all the critical intel from the person you're taking over from. Think of it like a relay race. This is the baton pass that makes sure nothing gets dropped between shifts.
And what's at the absolute heart of that handover? The logbook. This thing is probably the single most important communication tool you have. It's not just some random notebook, it's the front office's collective memory. It's got everything. Guest complaints, special requests, weird incidents, you name it. Now, when you're reading that log, you are on a mission. You're basically a detective looking for clues. You're hunting for anything that's going to need your attention. Because if you miss one little entry, like, say, a guest in 305 has complained about noise twice already, that could blow up into a huge problem on your watch. This is active intelligence gathering, not passive reading.
Okay, handover's done. You now know everything that has happened. So now, you got to shift your focus to what is going to happen. It's time to scan the landscape for the day by digging into some key reports. This is how you get a feel for the rhythm of the day ahead.
Each of these reports is like a piece of a puzzle. Together, they give you this amazing 360-degree view of your day. You've got your arrivals list, who's coming in, any VIPs, the departures list, who's heading out. Then you've got the room discrepancy report, which helps you spot any issues to sort out with housekeeping. The hotel position gives you that big picture occupancy view. And the banquet list, that's your heads up for any big events so you can totally anticipate a rush.
All right, you've got the intel. Now it's time to prep your command center. I'm serious. Your workstation is your command center, and having it organized isn't just about being neat. It's about being incredibly efficient, so you're ready for anything when things get crazy.
And this is a super practical, hands-on process. First, do the cash handover. Count your float carefully and sign off. Next, a quick tech check. Is your computer working, printer, keycard machine? Seriously, there is nothing worse than finding out your key machine is on the fritz when you have a line of tired guests. Then, stock up your supplies and just give your desk a quick wipe down. A clear space really does lead to a clear mind.
And speaking of supplies, just do a quick scan. You got enough registration cards for the expected arrivals? Plenty of key cards, pens, message slips? Having all this stuff right where you need it means you can keep your focus 100% on the guest in front of you, not fumbling around looking for a pen.
Okay, you are personally prepared, your station is ready to go. There is just one last, crucial step, syncing up with your team. This is the moment where all your individual prep work comes together to form one awesome, high-performing team. That daily briefing is so important. It's where you share those key details from the logbook, you talk about the day's main priorities based on the reports you just looked at, and you get on the same page with your coworkers and supervisors. This is what makes sure everybody is working together toward that one big goal, a seamless experience for every single guest.
You know, when you think about it, walking into your shift completely prepared. It's like you're making a silent promise. It's a promise to your guests that you are ready and able to help them. And it's a promise to your team that you've got their back. This isn't just about following a process, it's about respect and true professionalism.
By really mastering this pre-shift routine, you're not just a person following a checklist. You are taking control of your day. You're setting yourself up for success, and you're setting your team and your guests up for success too. So the only question left is, are you ready to make that promise and absolutely crush your next shift?